Set up expectations, deliver dramatic punchlines that break or stretch those expectations, pause for laughter, repeat. I've been using this stand-up comedy formula for over a decade in my speeches, so let's take a look at an example. This is from a keynote speech I gave in South Carolina a few years ago, and it demonstrates how comedy can be used to break up and punch up a story. I sat and watched a kindergarten teacher give direct instruction for 5 minutes to 16 kindergartners. I wanted to leave so badly. I just wanted to be like, why don't you just understand? It's so simple. I want to be like, it's 4. It's 4. Everybody knows. Why don't you? But I didn't. So I watched her do this and struggle through this, and then afterwards, the kids went to lunch, and I sat down with her and be like, will you please, I took my camera, will you please film the essence of your lesson? It was 57 seconds long. When the kids came back from lunch, they wanted to watch it. They watched it 7 times in a row before she said, we're done with this. And they were, they watched it, it was like, oh, yes. Whereas when she was doing it in real life, they were squirming and they're like, they're smelling weird. I don't know what they do, but. I am telling a story about observing a kindergarten teacher, I say, giving direct instruction to 16 kindergartners. At this point, I want the audience to be thinking, he values being in this classroom. Then I pause, speed up my speech a bit, lowering the volume, and say, I wanted to leave so badly. All of a sudden, the audience realizes that he totally does not want to be in this classroom. This broken expectation results in the audience being surprised. It was an effective comedic surprise, resulting in a big laugh. So now that I've broken that expectation, I can stretch the resulting expectation by saying something that validates but goes way beyond. At this point, I want the audience to be thinking, okay, I guess he doesn't want to be in this classroom. So I dramatically say, why don't you understand? It's so simple. The answer is 4. Suggesting that the reason I didn't want to be there is because I know all these answers, which is a surprising reason for an adult to not want to be in a kindergarten classroom. That dramatic punchline results in another big laugh. After breaking an expectation and then stretching the resulting expectation, I can return to the story, the next setup. So I lower my voice to the storytelling mode and talk about how I asked the teacher to video record her lesson and how she showed the kids the video. Then dramatically say, they wanted to watch it 7 times in a row, which resulted in an unplanned laugh, which is always cool. But this takes us to the final punchline, which is one more stretch. So I suggest that the video is better because when I was observing the teacher doing the lesson in real life, the kids were squirming and smelling weird, validating yet again that I did not want to be in this classroom. Of course, while I delivered this punchline, I was squirming and contorting my body, which got a big laugh. And that's comedy, setting up expectations, then dramatically breaking or stretching those expectations in order to surprise an audience.